Weather from KETV Newswatch 7 is brought to you on 1620 The Zone by Certified Transmission.
Mostly sunny and hot into the evening with the temperatures near 90. Storm chances late night, 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. Thursday. A few morning showers Thursday, then breezy and cooler with highs near 80, and a great day coming Friday. I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Ranby from KETV Newswatch 7.
Are you ready for the game changer of the day? Bellevue University has a new state-of-the-art 72,000 square foot field house featuring premium courts, generous fan seating, top-tier locker rooms, dedicated athletic training, and a strength and conditioning space, plus a whole lot more. It's not just a venue, it's a home court advantage. We're for you and for college sports. Visit BUBruins.com.
Are you ready to put your business in the starting lineup? Whether you need eye-catching storefront signage, bold seasonal window graphics, or yard signs for your summer campaign, Signovation is your MVP. At Signovation, your brand shows up and wins. From lighting up the Omaha night sky with your logo, to making sure your message jumps out of the grass and grabs your ideal customer's attention, we've got you covered. Don't sit on the bench. Get in the game. Visit SignovationOmaha.com today.
In a world where Wi-Fi battles rage and bandwidth is never enough, one family dares to connect it all. Work from home, influence all day, stream all night, and game to win. Deadlines, downloads, and dance-offs, all happening under one roof, flawlessly. Can your internet provider do that? Fiber fuel your household at allofiber.com/all-in.
Wedding season's here, and Jerry Ryan Clothing and Sportswear has been trusted for over 50 years to help you look your best. Whether you're the groom or part of the wedding party, Jerry Ryan can outfit every man in the wedding from head to toe. From custom suits and sport coats to dress shirts, shoes, and accessories, their experienced team will help make sure everyone looks their absolute best on the big day. Visit Jerry Ryan Clothing and Sportswear at 78th and Dodge today, where Omaha's best-dressed men have shopped for over 50 years.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life, your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell and Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 13340 California, Omaha.
The 2026 Men's College World Series plays here on 1620 The Zone and 1620thezone.com. Presented locally by Woodhouse Ford. Every pitch, every hit, every game. Also brought to you by Midwest Ford Dealers, Skratsky Heating and Cooling, and Perfect Cut. Don't miss a minute of Omaha's biggest event, the 2026 Men's College World Series on 1620 The Zone and 1620thezone.com.
The 56th Annual Monroe Meyer Guild Garden Walk is Sunday, June 14th. Tour 5 private beautiful gardens. Shop original garden art, see classic cars, enjoy good food, and support a great cause. The event supports the Monroe Meyer Institute, which provides services and programs for those with intellectual and developmental disabilities across their lifespan. The Monroe Meyer Guild Garden Walk, Sunday, June 14th. Tickets are available at Hy-Vee and online at go.unmc.edu/gardenwalk.
Now back to After Hours with Jimmy Allen on 1620 The Zone.
7:21 on a Wednesday night here on 1620 The Zone. We'd like to welcome all of you in the night shift back into the conversation. We apologize about the dropped audio there. We'll only blame it on the one and only Dan Camden. This is your fault. I have nothing to do with it.
It is my fault. You don't have any buttons to press. I have all the buttons at my disposal.
Chris, we appreciate you weighing in. We're gonna miss you guys during the CWS as well. We got a lot, and I want to shout out not only just the night shift, but people have been reaching out on Twitter, Facebook. I've gotten texts that say they're gonna miss us during the CWS as they do for the last 7 years, and we appreciate everybody that comes back between 6 and 8 p.m. after the Men's College World Series. But it is nice to have the week off. I'm not gonna lie. I will have the week off. You will still be working.
I'll be here.
But guys, we appreciate you telling us how much our show means to you, and continuously being a part of the night shift and joining us every night. So let's get to something or nothing before we have to get to John Walker from the Omaha World Herald. A little bit of a spoiler alert. We're talking all CWS with John Walker tonight. So it's going to be all
it makes sense.
College World Series questions related to the tournament coming up next week. But we kind of hinted at this last week that we're going to bring this up in the segment tonight with Brian Munson. And we asked him something or nothing about Ahmad Hudson being in Lincoln last weekend. And he kind of rode the fence a little bit and was like, there's a little something there, and it's kind of this and it's kind of that. But listen, I hate to be we've been very glass half full for the majority of this show. I'm going to go glass pretty much empty here. I honestly think he was just in town to see his friend. I think we often lose sight of the fact that schools are just giving free vacations these days.
Yeah.
I never fault a kid for having the wherewithal to take advantage of that situation. That's not on the 17 to 18-year-old to do that. Is there a possibility he was still willing to listen to an argument from Nebraska and have that conversation again? Yeah, absolutely. There's absolutely that possibility. But I will be really surprised, even if everything goes to fruition that we talked about at the beginning of this show comes to light, and Nebraska starts off 6-0 and they upset Indiana, if Ahmad Hudson ends up coming to Lincoln. Kind of feels like that ship has sailed, in my opinion, but I think there's going to be a lot of last-ditch efforts from Nebraska, from Trey Taylor to make that happen. I just would be really surprised if it does.
And I'm kind of on the other side of the fence. I think it's something because, yes, it is a free vacation and it's summer, so Ahmad Hudson can spend his time however he wants to. I would say, though, it is a bit telling when you've already made a commitment to one singular school that you are still going out and you are looking at other schools. 5-star quarterback Trey Taylor is not going out and taking visits at other schools. So I
will say this. Don't be surprised if he ends up in Baton Rouge, Louisiana for a weekend and it's labeled as a visit. I'm just going to throw that out there. Don't be surprised. And I would also read nothing into it.
And I only think this is something because he did take a visit here. So that means that to me, there is quite possibly a little bit of wiggle room there, but I, again, would not be surprised if he is in Baton Rouge, Louisiana when it comes the start of the college football season of 2027.
The College World Series is not the only tournament that is upcoming. There's famously a much larger scale tournament played worldwide. Well, I guess not played worldwide, but teams worldwide will be a part of. But it's being played on North American soil.
And I mean, technically, if you consider North America the world,
sure. Most people consider the world the world. There's more than one continent in the world, Dan. America's playing on their home soil. Is this something or is this nothing? And I think there's a ton of value to sleeping in your own bed or close to your own bed or being in a familiar city, not having to have the international travel of it all. I just don't think this team's very good. And I know the after pool play has been expanded and there's more opportunity for America to get out of pool play and get to the next round. I just don't think they're very good.
So I do think that the team that America is fielding this year is one of the better ones that they've had in recent years, but I too, unfortunately, am in the side of nothing because, and if you are a soccer fan, you know what I'm about to say. They didn't necessarily do anything to get into this tournament in the same way that
sure
some of the other nations had to. We were an automatic bid because we are hosting the World Cup this year. as one of the three host nations. That's why I give it a nothing. There's still many, many, many other teams that are in this that I think can get the win here.
Yeah, we're going to talk to John Walker about the College World Series and get his thoughts as someone that's not from Omaha about the big event happening downtown next week. We'll get John Walker's thoughts on the other side of the break. If you missed this segment, check it out on our radio replay page on 1620thezone.com. It was brought to you by Jerry Ryan Clothing and Sportswear. If you're maybe looking forward to past this upcoming weekend, maybe you're looking forward to a big day, maybe the biggest day of your life, the premier suit buying experience in the Midwest. If you're looking to become a groom, first time, second time, third time, doesn't matter what wedding you're on, you can have a suit buying experience. That's right, you buy your suit from Jerry Ryan. They're going to make sure it's tailor-made for you for your big day. Head over to 78th and Dodge, tell them that After Hours sent you. We'll be right back talking to John Walker from the Omaha World Herald on the other side of the break. 1620 The Zone. Hey everybody, it's Jimmy Allen here for our friends at Aloe Fiber. 'Tis the season to get thinking about football season. If last season was riddled with you having to wait for the buffering circle to disappear on your TV, we've got the solution for you. It's the official internet, TV, and mobile provider of the Huskers. It's Aloe Fiber. I've been having zero issues with buffering for the last 2 years when I made the official switch over to Aloe. Started off with a 1 gig network all the way up to my house. You can get up to 2 gigs of internet connection directly to your home, where you don't have to share it with your neighbors. Don't have to worry about your network throttling down when there's more people coming home from work. It's not going to matter. You're going to have the speed you can rely on with Aloe Fiber. Head over to aloefiber.com/Husker Radio and get out of the Stone Age tonight.
Criminal, civil, personal. If you or a loved one is facing a lawsuit, let Williams Law represent you and your family today. With more than 20 years litigation experience in Nebraska, Williams Law will defend you with the dedication you deserve. If you're facing a DUI or if your son or daughter has been accused of a crime, Williams Law is here for you. Call 402-522-6317 to get a free, no-obligation consultation and to get the representation you deserve today.
It's 3 a.m. The last episode's over, and you're exhausted and triumphant. The next episode is calling. Sleep is for quitters. Aloe Fiber keeps every binge streaming till sunrise. No buffering, no lag, just smooth streams. Can your internet provider do that? Stream it like you mean it at aloefiber.com/all-in.
Are you dreaming of your business dominating local Google searches, drawing in customers effortlessly? Look no further. I'm Courtney, the Google gal from Pixel Fire Marketing. Need assistance with your Google business profile? From verification to getting more reviews, fixing maps to tackling annoying Google calls? I've got you covered. Your profile sets you apart and ensures you're the top choice for local customers. Visit fixmygbp.com for our $297 special offer. Visit fixmygbp.com for more details.
If you're looking for an authentic Italian experience, look no further than Pasta Amore. For 4 decades, Pasta Amore has been keeping the spark alive for couples in the Omaha area with their homemade pasta, made fresh every day. Our hand-picked selection of exceptional wines will put the nightcap on your evening that you expect. Open every day at 4. Stop by Pasta Amore in Rockbrook Village and enjoy dining in a romantic dining room or relax on our shaded patio.
Is your car making weird noises? Don't wait until a small issue turns into a big repair bill. Take it to Mad Hatter Auto Repair, where they take the madness out of auto repair. From oil changes and brakes to full diagnostics, their expert team gets you back on the road fast and without breaking the bank. Honest, reliable, local. That's the Mad Hatter difference. Follow the Little White Rabbit to 140th and West Center Road in Omaha or 34th and West Broadway in Council Bluffs. Mad Hatter Auto Repair, where your car gets treated right.
Host is roasting every morning. Host is roasting every day.
How does Host Coffee provide the best coffee for your workplace? By finding the richest and most robust coffee beans from all around the world and bringing them to our Nebraska roastery, where your coffee is roasted fresh and delivered straight to you.
Proudly serving Nebraska since 1972. Host Coffee is always roasting something good for you. Let me get you up to speed on the service that you need.
At Omaha Transmission, we don't have a warehouse full of transmissions waiting to be sold. We will diagnose and then repair or remanufacture your transmission. It's how we've always done it and how we'll always do it. Treating people the way that we want to be treated is how we do business at Omaha Transmission.
Omaha Transmission, shifting to running smooth.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from IQ Bar. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at eatiqbar.com/policy/terms of service.
I've got good news and bad news. Here's the bad news. Most protein bars are packed with sugar and unpronounceable ingredients. The good news? There's a better option. I'm Will, and I created IQ Bar plant protein bars to empower doers like you with clean, delicious, low-sugar brain and body fuel. IQ Bars are packed with 12 grams of protein, brain nutrients like magnesium and lion's mane, and zero weird stuff. And right now, you can get 20% off all IQ Bar products, plus free shipping. Clean ingredients, amazing taste, and you'll love how you feel. Refuel smarter, hydrate harder, caffeinate larger with IQ Bar.
Try our delicious IQ Bar sampler pack with 9 plant protein bars, 8 hydration mixes, and 4 mushroom coffee sticks. And now you can get 20% off all IQ Bar products plus free shipping when you text RADIO to 64,000. Text RADIO to 64,000 to get your 20% off. That's RADIO to 64,000.
You're listening to After Hours with Jimmy Allen on 1620 The Zone.
7:30 on a Wednesday night here on 1620 The Zone. Now joined by John Walker of the Omaha World Herald. John, how are you?
Man, I'm good. I am very busy, but the CWS is upon us, and that usually brings a different kind of buzz to the Big O. So I'm good, man. How are you?
Well, let's dangle the carrot a little bit then. What are you busy with? Is there anything we can expect at Omaha.com or in the newspaper coming up that people should check out?
Yeah. So we have our College World Series preview section. We do that every year. I guess I'm kind of going to tip our theme ever so slightly by teasing this. Sure. But I wrote about the pastimes of the College World Series because as much has changed around the event and as much has changed in college athletics, one thing certainly has not, and that's the pastimes of the CWS. Like whether it was in 1950 when it moved to Omaha or today, over the next 2 weeks, like people are going to go to the zoo, they're going to go to Zesto, and see some animals and get some ice cream. And then, the fun part is there's always room for new traditions. And the origin story of the Jell-O shot challenge has been regurgitated and told over and over. So I'll spare you that. And I tried to spare people as much as possible in the story, but that has really become the latest and, other than the zoo, perhaps biggest tradition around the CWS. So yeah, I wrote about that, and then today I was over at the taste testing event and have a pretty fun story coming out tomorrow over some of the new foods that you can catch at the Chuck.
Speaking of that, it's that time of year. Not only is it baseball season, it's eating season. There's a lot of tents that are going to be popping up. There's obviously all the places in and around the Chuck to eat. Where are your top 5 places that you're going to make sure you're going to be eating while you're basically living at the Schwab?
Yeah, so I'm not. I kind of like advise this to other people too, and I'll set the scope of like I'm not thinking about places out west, and really I'm not even thinking about places that are far beyond Midtown. You know what I mean? Okay. So just before I omit a place or don't say one, and people are like, "Oh my God, what do you mean?" I'll be at Frank's a little bit downtown, get a couple of late night slices on the way out of the park, perhaps. Man, 5 places I'm gonna eat this week.
We can narrow it down to 3. We can narrow it down to 3. 3's fine.
Yeah, I'll give you 3 because, truth be told, a lot of it unhealthily is going to be like
in the
I'm
press
gonna eat
box?
a lot of stadium food. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to stop by Frank's and get some late night slices. I know I'll do that at some point. I will. I'll probably. Man, that is really tough.
Hey, listen, a lot of that press box food's free. It's kind of hard to beat that, right?
No, it really is. Okay, I'm just gonna spitball 3. I'm gonna go to Frank's Pizzeria. You can stop by DJ's and get some wings.
Sure.
And then I don't know, while you're in the area, if you're really in the mood for some seafood, why don't you stop by Shucks?
Good call.
Come on. Come on.
Not just the eats, but there's also the views of it all too. Is there any part of the park that you try to make sure you catch a part of the game from? I mean, I know you like to be stationary when you're writing and trying to get something in by a deadline for obvious reasons. But is there any part of TD Ameritrade during this, or I guess Charles Schwab Field, Charles Schwab Field, that you try to be a part of or see a part of a game from?
Yeah, I love going to like the wall in center field. And I'm not even talking about the wall like for a home run. I'm talking about the wall of the stadium and just looking out over. Because from there you can literally see everything. You can look in and see home plate, or you can look behind you and see the Ferris wheel and see the Fan Fest and see the Omaha skyline. Like, that's all really cool. And so I try and do that for the night games or a night game, because it's just always really cool. And so I'll do that. And then like I can kind of do this with a media pass flex.
Yeah.
I guess
Thanks, Rob Anderson.
Yeah, I think other people probably couldn't as much, but like if you just kind of linger on the concourse, if you have no stakes in the game and you're really just kind of like, all right, I want to be here, like present, then like I've lingered through the concourse plenty of times to find story ideas. And when moments happen and like you're just there in the heat of it, in the heart of the crowd, like you feel it. It's different.
I guess it was an announcement, but Pat McAfee announced that he's going to be doing his show from down around the field down at the Blatt. Any intentions of maybe going there just to see what that crowd looks like for that show?
Well, Jimmy.
Uh-oh.
I may or may not be on Pat McAfee duty.
Okay.
So you're talking to the right guy. No, I'm West Virginia is headed to the College World Series for the first time, and through covering the Big 12 for a couple of years, I can tell you West Virginia fans are going to take over Omaha. And so the cool thing is nobody is a bigger representative of West Virginia. Few people are bigger representatives of West Virginia than Pat McAfee.
Agreed.
Whether you like him or not, it's like he is a huge, maybe the biggest face in like sports entertainment media at the moment. And so it's like, that's a huge deal that his show, that visibility, is coming to Omaha and coming to the CWS. So like, it'll be so cool to see West Virginia fans here, but to see just how one North Star can kind of rally this entire fan base at a rooftop bar in downtown Omaha. Like, I think that's going to be so cool in the couple of hours leading up to the Mountaineers' first game at the CWS ever.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a sight to be seen. I'm kind of surprised they're choosing to do it in an indoor venue, if I'm being 100% honest, because I think the crowd is going to be massive.
It would have been sick to do like a game day style on location production. But we were talking about this in our newsroom. Like, he doesn't usually, when Pat goes on location, like it's just him in that one kind of singular stand, and it's relatively easy. It's relatively mobile and easy to get in and out of places. I think that's probably like what a large part of it is, since it's like kind of last minute,
Right.
But yeah, like bring the whole gang, man. Bring the whole gang. It would be cool.
If you attend, are you going to feel obligated to wear a tank top?
No, I probably should. That would be good. I'll wear a tank top like under my polo or something, and
grow it up a little bit.
Tarps, and go tarps off at some point, I guess. But no. I couldn't even tell. This is going to sound criminal. I don't even know if I own a tank top, to be honest.
I don't either, brother.
So maybe we should put that in our closet.
I think we might need to get a Jimmy Allen, John Walker tank top shirt or tank top picture at the College World Series this year.
Yeah. Me, you, and Pat McAfee.
Yeah, the things that nobody asked for. Hey, you mentioned a minute ago, you obviously have a unique perspective to this whole thing as somebody that didn't grow up here and spent time in Stillwater around Big 12 country, but not necessarily in Omaha. If somebody asks you that's from out of town what they should do the week of the College World Series, what's your advice to those people?
I would tell them to literally just go all in.
Love it.
Like, don't be, and I'm not telling you to go to every game just to be like, my team's not playing, or, you know what? I mean, if you're coming here for the event, I mean, you might as well do the damn thing. You know what I mean?
Right. I'm with you.
But like, if you're here as a fan of a team that's here, it's like, I'm not even telling you to go all in the sense that you have to go to every game and that's the only way you'll enjoy it. Nah, I mean, do the corny stuff.
Yeah.
Go to the zoo. Go to the world-renowned zoo. Walk across the street and get a birthday cake dipped ice cream cone from Zesto. Like, go walk the river. Take all the dumb, corny Instagram, all the Instagram pictures and stuff. Like, do all of that. Like, that's what I mean by go all in. So, like, I guess what I'm saying is don't leave any leftovers. Get all the meat off the bone that you want to get off the bone. And that's a pretty damn big steak, the CWS.
I don't want to spoil too much of any articles that may be coming out. Do you feel comfortable giving us a winner of the whole kit and caboodle? Do you know who you have winning the whole thing?
Yeah, so you're fine. You're fine. I said yesterday in our newsroom that I would take West Virginia, and I would take West Virginia, and I would take Oklahoma in the championship series, and because for some reason Oklahoma is suddenly like the hottest hitting team in the country.
Good call. Not a bad bullpen either. I think they can put it together.
Yeah, that doesn't always translate to the Chuck, obviously, because it's 408 to dead center field. So, it has a way of taming the bat. But I think Oklahoma is hitting really, really well right now. Can their bullpen, in particular, get them through the secondary days? Can it get them through the middle innings? We'll certainly see. But yeah, and then we talked about it a couple of minutes ago. I just think West Virginia in and of itself is going to be a spectacle at the CWS. And
I agree.
We've seen that with Tennessee a couple of years ago. I'm speaking from only my own experience. We saw it with Tennessee a couple of years ago. We saw it with LSU last year. The teams whose fan bases really show up in Omaha just have a little extra oomph during games. Mm-hmm. And I certainly think that West Virginia is going to have that starting Friday at 1:00 against, I don't even know, Troy, right?
Right. Yeah, I think so.
So, yeah, man, it's less than 48 hours away, which is crazy to say. And away we go.
Well, John, good luck. Sunscreen, have fun, enjoy it. Try to go all in as much as you can while working as well, my friend. I appreciate your time.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
That's John Walker from the Omaha World Herald. You can follow him at @ByJohnWalker on Twitter or subscribe to Omaha.com. Buy yourself a newspaper today. If you missed John's segment, we'll check it out and get his thoughts on the CWS upcoming. Head over to our radio replay page on 1620thezone.com. Tonight it was brought to you by Mad Hatter Auto Repair. You looking for a long-term fix for your big-time car problems? How does 7 years or a 77,000-mile warranty sound on your vehicle? That's the treatment you're going to get with Mad Hatter Auto Repair. Head over to their two great locations, 144th and Center, or off of Broadway and Council Bluffs. Maybe you're heading downtown for that big tournament of great significance, and you need to get off the road and get back on even quicker. You can do it at one of the two great locations of Mad Hatter Auto Repair tonight. We'll be right back, wrapping up the show here on 1620 The Zone.
Criminal, civil, personal. If you or a loved one is facing a lawsuit, let Williams Law represent you and your family today. With more than 20 years litigation experience in Nebraska, Williams Law will defend you with the dedication you deserve. If you're facing a DUI or if your son or daughter has been accused of a crime, Williams Law is here for you. Call 402-522-6317 to get a free, no obligation consultation and to get the representation you deserve today.
The real game changer in college athletics, it's coaches. And at Bellevue University, there is an experienced team of coaches who know you both as an athlete and as a person. Plus, there are student coach advisors who are there to provide individualized academic support every step of the way as you progress towards your degree. At Bellevue University, you're not just another athlete. You belong. We're for you and for college sports. Visit BUBruins.com.
At Timber, they don't just give you a place to go for lunch or dinner. They give you an experience. From their bold, smoky flavors prepared in the open concept kitchen where you get to watch the magic happen to the relaxing umbrella-shaded patio. There's something for everyone at Timber. Join them for brunch every Saturday and Sunday from 9:30 to 2, plus happy hour from 2 to 5:30 Monday through Saturday, and 2 to close on Sunday. Timberwood Fire Bistro in the heart of Omaha at 84th and Pacific.
Hey, neighbor. Oh, my gosh. Is your energy bill sky high again, too?
Not anymore. My old windows were so leaky, it was as if I had a window open while my AC was running. So I replaced them with Champion Windows.
Champion Windows. Do you like them?
Like them. I love them. And they're guaranteed for a lifetime. They made the whole process easy. I just went online and booked my free estimate all by myself. And I got a great deal where I could buy 2 replacement windows and get 2 free.
A lifetime guarantee and buy 2 windows and get 2 free? Does that mean if I need 8 windows, I can buy 4 and get 4 free?
Sure does.
What if I buy 6? Do I get 6 free?
Yep.
Or if I get 10 windows, do I get 10 free?
Just call Champion Windows already.
If your windows are drafty, ugly, or broken, now is the best time to replace your home's windows with new Champion Windows. Book your free estimate online at championsavenow.com or call 877-GO-CHAMPION right now. All discounts apply to our regular prices. Select styles apply. Minimum purchase required. Cannot be combined with other advertised offers. See store or website for details.
The baseball world comes to Omaha, and 1620 The Zone is running the show. All the excitement of the Men's College World Series, the insight, the fun, and the stories behind the games, live from the Omaha Baseball Village, powered by Access Bank and Children's Nebraska. Also brought to you by Union Bank and Trust, Sodoro Law, and Park Omaha. Don't miss a minute of the biggest event in the Big O on your station for the Men's College World Series, 1620 The Zone.
I'm Omaha Athletic Director Adrian Dow, and I want to introduce you to 3 Omaha schools that are playing a vital role in keeping our community strong. 8th grade students, most of whom come from disadvantaged neighborhoods. These students receive a values-based education with the family support they need. I'm a proud member of the CUES Fund Board, which supports the CUES school system. To learn more, go to CUES Schools, that's CUES schools.org.
Prairie Flower Casino gives you more. More ways to play with 600 slot machines, sportsbook, and live table games, plus market-exclusive bonus spin extreme progressive and Battle 1, 2, 3. And there's more to enjoy every evening at Sky Bar and Grill with great food, cold drinks, wall-to-wall sports, and the friendly service you love. Play longer, win more at Prairie Flower Casino, just minutes north of downtown Omaha. Must be 21, please bet responsibly.
You're listening to After Hours with Jimmy Allen on 1620 The Zone.
Wrapping it up on a Wednesday night here on 1620 The Zone. I'm Jimmy Allen. That's Dan Campen, and we're shutting it down on a Wednesday. So if you've had some thoughts on the night shift that you haven't got in yet, is everybody showing their Team USA pride on our World Cup conversation from a minute ago. Dan, I think we'd be remiss if we didn't just have that conversation with John Walker and then take a minute to talk about obviously you were going to be working. Do you want to tell the great listeners of 1620 The Zone what you're going to be doing behind the scene during the series?
Yes, I will be, I guess you call it like an in-studio supervising producer. of the College World Series. I am basically going to be the conduit between the Great Omaha Baseball Village show and also John Bishop and the booth crew. I'm going to be the conduit for them back here in the studio to make sure that everything is running smoothly, troubleshooting any issues that we have. So if there's no audio during any of those, that would be me as well, running back and getting blamed for that.
Yeah, obviously I've been a part of the broadcast a couple different times throughout my time here on 1620 The Zone. I will not be involved in the broadcast this year, so anybody that was hoping to hear me, I apologize. But I'm going to enjoy my time off, if I'm being totally serious. I haven't decided if I'm going to take the girls to a game this year. I'm trying to think of the last time I was in that stadium for a baseball game. That wasn't a Creighton game. I don't know. We'll see. Listen, I will always be a proponent for people going to the games. The College World Series is one of those rare occasions in sports where the event around the sport is bigger than the sport itself, which is weird to say about a national championship being decided. But I don't like. I think the stories intrigue me, but I famously talked about how much I hate summer and being hot and being outside. It's just not my vibe and not my jam. But I was, as a kid that grew up 3 blocks away from Rosenblatt, at some point I'm going to have to expose my children to the College World Series and all of the coming. I just don't think they're ready for that in life yet. But we'll give our closing arguments of the night, Dan, if you want to give us yours.
Can I just want to stick on the College World Series thing for 1 second, because there's a local Omaha celebrity, and I'll call him that because I feel like he's more known here than he is outside of our, tiny bubble of area.
Sure.
Who made a funny parody video. It's that online format that's really popular right now. That's like, we're from such and such place, and we do this because of this, and we do this because of this.
I know nothing about this. I don't know what the kids are doing these days.
It's perfectly fine. I'll tell it to you off air.
Poll question. You know what the kids are doing these days?
I'll tell it to you off air because I don't really want to put this guy on blast because he does have some very loyal fans.
Sure. I thought you were going to call him out.
I will in my own personal way at some point in time if he really starts to irk me. But they did is
this like Chet Holmgren level of heat that you have with this guy? Close? I kind of feel it boiling.
It's nearing. Okay. But within this parody video, they say, we're from Omaha. Of course we don't go to the College World Series because we know better. And that is not the attitude that I like to see within Omaha, because
I don't hate it though. I hate to say that, but like
I can understand it for certain people, but
listen,
there's something.
It is a little bit of a tourist trap. It can be.
It
it's
totally
not
can be
cheap to go to the College World Series,
but
parking is difficult.
Oh, no, it is not. I'm not going to tell everyone where you're supposed to be parking every single year.
Sure.
Because there is a parking hack that your boy Dan Campanen has every single year.
I am a little bit bitter that I can't park on somebody's front lawn for $5 anymore, though. I will throw that out there.
That was the real parking hack.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's something so magical and lovely about the city of Omaha in the way that we all come together for the College World Series, and we invite new people into our city every single year and try to show it off as well as we possibly can. I don't like the attitude of we don't go to the College World Series in Omaha because we know better. I can understand it. I don't agree with it.
I will say that has become a thing because of the corporate structure that has formed around the College World Series. Because it did not feel like that when it was down at Rosenblatt. And I hate to be that guy.
Oh no. When it was at Rosenblatt, that was true. Like I was a little kid going to Rosenblatt and I was like, is baseball magic? Because
very much so.
It was the most amazing thing.
But I will say this, and it literally hurts my heart to say this out loud. Watching a game of the Schwab is a much better visual. If you're going for the baseball aspect, there's not a bad seat in that place, and it is as enjoyable of a venue to watch a baseball game as you're going to see. From what I just talked about with the optics, what John Walker talked about from a standpoint of the visual and the atmosphere of it all, and the fact that you can score a lot of runs. So for anybody that's listening, that's getting into Omaha for the first time, maybe you're getting here a little bit early, trying to get your travel schedule figured out. I understand. Like, don't let us talk you out of the room right now, because if you're a true baseball fan, obviously if you're here, you probably got a dog in the fight, but you're going to enjoy it. Just know the first couple of days gets a little hairy.
And I would like to, number one, apologize to anyone who is coming to the College World Series for the first time from out of state, from out of town.
Apologize for what?
It's become a joke every single year between me and a few of my other coworkers here that we go, hey, look at that. It's 95 degrees just in time for the College World Series.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, it was 70s and 80s.
I think we need to get predictions in. Are you willing to risk it all, Dan, on a weather delay this year? It's been pretty prevalent last couple of years.
On it not happening?
You taking a big thunderstorm during the CWS?
This year, during the College World Series, there will be no thunderstorms. If you hear that knocking, that's me knocking on wood, because that screws up everything that I have to do for my job for the next week and a half.
You ready to hate me?
No, because I
think we
because I know what the prevalent opinion
Yeah.
is going to be.
Sure. No, it just happens. It's the Midwest. If you don't like the weather, give it 5 minutes, because you're right. There's gonna be a lot of days of 95, 97, maybe flirting with triple digits, and that only breeds thunderstorms. So good luck. Bring a raincoat. Have fun. And I mean that in multiple ways. So have fun listening to the show anytime you want on our radio replay page on 1620thezone.com. That is brought to you by our good friend Bob Williams of Williams Law. You've heard Bob in here week in and week out talking about the big legal problems in sports. You don't have to be a large entity. You don't have to be a starting quarterback. You don't have to be a university to work with a lawyer the caliber of Bob Williams. All you have to do is head over to Williams Law LLC.com. Bob and his team will sit you down, explain your rights, and get you ready for your big day in court. As long as you're facing something criminal, civil, or personal, Williams Law can defend you. Head over to WilliamsLawLLC.com tonight. For Dan Campen and I've been Jimmy Allen. It's that time of year. It's Happy National Iced Tea Day, everybody.
Give it to me sweet. Or I learned that when I was in narcotics.
Ready to make a positive impact in a young boy's life? Join Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Midlands and become a mentor, where you are matched up with a boy in the greater Omaha area. Over 50 boys are waiting for someone like you to guide and inspire them. Visit mentoromaha.org and sign up to make a difference in a boy's life. Don't wait. Make a lasting impact today.
Are you ready for the game changer of the day? Bellevue University has a new state-of-the-art 72,000 square foot field house featuring premium courts, generous fan seating, top-tier locker rooms, dedicated athletic training, and a strength and conditioning space, plus a whole lot more. It's not just a venue, it's a home court advantage. We're for you and for college sports. Visit BUBruins.com.
Are you ready to put your business in the starting lineup? Whether you need eye-catching storefront signage, bold seasonal window graphics, or yard signs for your summer campaign, Sign Ovation is your MVP. At Sign Ovation, your brand shows up and wins. From lighting up the Omaha night sky with your